Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thanks for hitting that like. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for leaving vulgar language free comments. This video is about the House Oversight Committee debates on holding Biden Hunter in contempt of Congress. You know, he gets away with anything he wants. It shows you how much our country has broken down. The criminals are walking around free, and decent people can't even pay for gas and food because of our criminal government. Let's break bread with these criminals in Congress, acting like they are looking out for our interests.
All right, time's expired.
Mr. Chairman, I ask unanimous consent to enter information for the record.
What's the information? State the information.
Thank you.
I reserve the right to object. The minority has not provided a copy of the material for the record. In the past, she's displayed pornography. Is pornography allowed to be, or pornographic photos allowed to be displayed in this committee room, Mr. Chairman?
It's not pornography.
Okay, well, you're the expert.
He's a criminal. He's a criminal. I say that because of the stands he's been making against the American people.
I'm not an expert, Mr.
Feels
Raskin.
like it.
Mr. Chairman, I object to the
This is,
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Chairman,
Hold
you need is one objection.
We need decorum. I'm gonna let the lady stay, and then if you object still, we'll go from there.
Mr. Chairman, don't we have an opportunity to review the material before
I reclaim my
it's provided?
time. I reclaim my time. Mr. Chair, I reclaim my time. I'd like to enter for the record an excerpt from a bank statement.
There's
A bank statement that's public in regards to Hunter Biden and his bank accounts, in his payments.
Mr. Chairman, I object
Okay.
to the styrofoam board. It's not a
Claiming
document.
order.
You hear all them criminals trying to stop her from expressing facts about Hunter Biden's bank accounts and how he's illegally getting money and not paying taxes? And all these criminals are trying to stop her from talking. They are criminals. It's one person after another trying not to allow her to put her point on the record. All of these criminals should be in jail, and they should be made to pay some kind of money from stealing from the American people.
Reclaiming order. Go.
Clearly, Democrats today don't want the truth to come out.
I mean, Mr. Chairman,
But
this just means that
I would
any
like to
member will
enter
be
for
able
the
to add to
record.
their 5 minutes by putting on a display of
Mr.
document.
Chairman, I'd like to enter for the record
I think that
a
all
statement
members-
from a bank report that shows
Can we
proof
get some order
of
here?
Hunter
Mr.
Biden's
Chairman,
bank
where
accounts
are we in
and
the-
human
All
interest.
right, okay. Let's hold off on this. There's several objections. We're gonna talk staffs between each other, and then we'll go from there. But I understand, I think what you're saying is from the laptop.
Someone on this committee accused me of revenge porn, and I have a right to respond to that, and I'd like to enter.
We're within the rules of the committee, everyone.
For the
Mr. Chairman,
record, this is important evidence for the record, and it pertains to our investigation into Joe Biden and Hunter Biden. And this comes from.
do it behind closed doors like you do it.
It doesn't appear to be bad, but you ought to.
Mr. Chairman, she's got 9 factors. Does she get an additional 5
But
minutes or 10 minutes?
I don't understand how any of you.
They keep interrupting her. How can she have her time when the criminals are interrupting her? And the chairman is basically allowing it. He could have put a stop to that as soon as they began talking. Everyone and 90% of the criminals in this hearing know what she's saying is facts. And they're trying to stop her from saying it. They're criminals. They're just common criminals.
you who support the
Well, let's
genital
go order.
mutilation
Okay.
of children
We're
and
gonna
drag queens
we're
showing
gonna
their
we're
body
gonna
parts
reclaim
at parades
order here.
are
We'll
offended.
suspend and let the staff discuss the evidence from the laptop being entered into the record. Chair now recognizes Mr. Fallon from Texas.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Yeah,
They need to let her
Okay,
talk.
hold on. We suspend, so we need to stop for a moment. Okay, hold on. We'll get there. Y'all gonna discuss? You wanna go?
Most of the time is protecting the. Most of the time, is these criminals are protecting each other, so nothing really gets done. It'd be nice if they were in prison. Not no hotel prison, an actual prison that they funded and they're getting kickback from. Well, I'm criminals. I'm surprised she's still living. I'm from DC and that's our representative. Yellow Holmes Norton, she's a criminal. She's been a criminal for a while. And they're trying to stop her from speaking. Just common criminals. That's all they are. They are common criminals. How long will this have to go on? These common criminals running our country. How long? And nothing's happening to them. Nothing. Just common criminals. They can only allow her to speak truthfully about what's going on. They interrupted her from the time she began speaking. And they had it planned because one person interrupted and the next person interrupted. One person interrupted and the next person interrupted. Just because she's speaking the truth about the facts of the criminal and corrupt Biden family. I don't think they'll let her speak. Yeah, I fast forward if they still didn't let her speak. Guys, that's the end of this video. They're not gonna let her speak.
So we're gonna move on. We're gonna call on Fallon now. Okay. All right. Reconvene. Chair now recognizes Mr. Fallon from Texas for 5 minutes.
See?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
They need to let her speak.
You have to acknowledge that there's a concentrated effort to.
They didn't even let her speak. They had a pause in the hearing and they didn't allow her to speak at all. Here she is right here. She has the evidence. They didn't allow her to speak. They're criminals.
To deflect and distract, and this is not about January 6th, and unfortunately for the Democrats, it's not about Donald Trump. This is about Biden family corruption, plain and simple. And what really gets me is from